Arsenal is going to be hosting Everton, and tomorrow they are going to be playing their last Premier League game of the season. That is taking on the side called Everton at the Emirates. And we are excited to see how Arsenal is going to be really lining up, and the probable starting 11 is all going to be really thrown into your face. Plus, everything we really know about this game of football, the head-to-head stats, who is available and who is not available. Remember, this season Arsenal went away to the side of Everton and they beat them on a 0-0, and Arsenal will be looking to see to it that they get a win from this game of football, because if Arsenal win and Man City drop 1 or 3 points, they'll be into the ilk of winning the league. And never say never in the game of football. Arsenal can lose and Man City win, or vice versa. Man City can lose and Arsenal win. So at this juncture, I know Man City are really the favorites, but you cannot rule out Arsenal. On the scale of 100%, I gave Man City a 90% chance of really taking this trophy, and a 10% chance of Man City not to take the trophy. And for the side of Arsenal, 10% chance for them to take the trophy, and a 90% chance for them not to take the trophy, because Man City just need to win. Any win gives Man City the trophy, and we've gonna hate to say it that Man City has gonna hate to operate at this wavelength for a very long time, and I think on 3 occasions with Liverpool they've gonna hate to really take the trophy on the last day of the Premier League. Smash the like button close to 400 times. Don't forget to subscribe so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. I'm here to obviously bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned about this game. Match preview in here. We thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims Barakallahu Fikum. First video of the day, charge to the fullest to see to it that we really get going. And for your own information, you can as well go into the live tab, all section. There is a live video of Aaron Ramsdale agreeing a deal to Newcastle. We went ahead to break it down, and very many other stories from Liverpool. Joel Matip, Altiago Alcantara are also gonna bid their farewells. Like you see, Aaron Ramsdale is gonna do his when Arsenal is playing against Everton. That is it. And it's assumed that if at all Arsenal go ahead to obviously score like 3-4 goals, then Aaron Ramsdale will have a go into the goal to see to it that he really gets what we call a good farewell to the Arsenal fans in there for you. So let's go to the team news. Arsenal has no player unfit, or has no player injured. All Arsenal players are readily available. The only side that you're going to be looking at that is having players out of this encounter is the side of Everton. And who is out? The following are really out. So they've told us that meanwhile Everton were moments away from coming out of their win over Sheffield, and luckless midfielder Andre Gomez took a bang in there for you. But Gomez could be past fit to play against Arsenal, and Dijk is without. Del Ali, Vitaly Mikalenko, Jack Harrison, Nathan Patterson, all those are really out, but the rest of the players are readily available. And when you look at Arsenal, if they're having their entire starting 11, how are they really going to line up? That is the huge question coming in through for everyone watching this video. And let's start up with the system of Arsenal that is really well known to many as a 4-3-3 system that Mikel Arteta has been rigid ever since the season started and when it went ahead to end. After the system, we obviously have to go in goal. You know, the man responsible to be in between the stitches, and that is David Raya. He has been the goalkeeper, and his first game he played for Arsenal was against Everton, and we anticipate that he will try to keep a clean sheet, because in his first game against Arsenal, he went ahead to keep a clean sheet. And will he keep a clean sheet again here? We wait and really see that, right? So let's go to sorry about that. Let's go to the right back. The right back is all about Benjamin White, constantly doing the needful to that position, and no doubt left back Zinchenko, Julian Timber, Jakub Kivio, and Tomiyasu all available. And I think with the last game of the season, the manager won't take any risks to obviously field a player who is known Tomiyasu. I believe Tomiyasu is going to be played as the left back, because even when he really had difficulties in the due course of the week towards the game of Man United, he found himself in the starting 11 of Arsenal, and I think in this game he's going to play him there because they need to have a very solid backline. Right-sided centre-back, no doubt, William Saliba onto that side, and then we are having Gabriel Magalhaes onto the left-sided centre-back. And when you look at all that backline, it has gone ahead to keep are they 18 clean sheets this season, and they haven't gone ahead to concede in 18 games. It shows you what the team is all about. And that team, or that back five, will have Gabriel Magalhaes playing the Copa America, Saliba in the Euros for France, and David Raya, goalkeeper for Spain, in the Euros. So they'll be playing their last game, and I think they won't get a holiday. They are gonna join their respective teams in their camps to prepare for the Euros tournament that's going to be held in Germany in there for you. Midfield three, Thomas Partey, I think, is going to retain his position as a CDM in that position, and he might also be playing his last game for Arsenal, and I won't be surprised if at all he'll be waving to the fans of Arsenal, because Arsenal are looking to move him on. As I told you, the benefits of him playing well in the last 3-4 games of the season, because he's that kind of player that you need to perform like that, sell him, and really get him more money. The performances Partey put out have gone ahead, obviously, attract more suitors for his signature from Arsenal. Alongside who? Declan Rice in there for you, into that midfield, and the captain himself, that is Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice are the only two Arsenal players that have gone ahead to be nominated as the players nominated on the list of players that can become the players of the season. I'm going to let you know who went ahead to win the Young Premier League Player of the Year, and I'm going to do that video next, I think, after this one. So that is the midfield three of Arsenal, and it has gone ahead to produce results in there for you. Right forward, I think it's going to be Bukayo Saka into the mix. That is Bukayo Saka for you, and we anticipated that he's going to really be facing the best of the team. Then left forward, Leandro Trossard is going to come in through to obviously put in a situation that puts Arsenal where it deserves to be. Centre half, Nketiah, Jesus, Kai Havertz, who starts. Kai Havertz in there for you, and I anticipate that it can be one of those games that will see Arsenal highly score, because Everton has nothing to lose, that is it, but they would love to keep a better position to earn in money. That's why they can come in through and really put in a shift. But Arsenal is going to be at the Emirates with a lot of pressure, and the first goal is going to be very important. For Bukayo Saka, I saw him really get off the field of play when Arsenal was playing Man United and they won by 1-0 after he was pushed to the billboards and felt like he was really going through pain, but the manager has gone ahead to hint onto that, and he said Bukayo Saka is fine to start against Everton. So that side is really what I'm going to hit to find out as my probable starting 11, and I think he's not going to change it. He's not going to change it because he has been playing with his team from the game of Chelsea, Spurs, I think Bournemouth, Manchester United, and there comes a side known as Everton, where he has to go strong and really win, because he knows to it that when he scores the first goal, the news will be communicated to the players of Man City, and the pressure will be really huge, because even the fans will be communicating to the players that Arsenal has scored, and the same thing. If Arsenal goes ahead to score, if Man City goes ahead to score first, and Arsenal doesn't really do it, you understand what will happen. The fans will be like, please get a goal. Man City is going to have to put one in the back of the net. It's going to be the same situation in there for you. So we are here to wait and see how things are really going to pan out in that jurisdiction of performances and onto the field of play. It's going to be cameras in Manchester and the same cameras in London. And I know that tomorrow we are going to be here to bring you the match day live of two matches, and hope we'll come out and really get to know who the winner of these teams are. When you look at Everton, we anticipate that they'll be having Pickford in goal, Coleman right back, Young left back, then Tarkowski and Braithwaite in the central defense, then Ghana, Onana and Gray into the midfield three, then McNeil right forward, Dokore left forward, and Calvert-Lewin as the centre forward to lead the line. When you look at that list of players, there's some players that you feel like you should be afraid of, like Calvert-Lewin. You know him very well. He can really spoil your party like he did for the side of Liverpool. And then the other player is Amadou Onana, also being linked to Arsenal. He's a very, very quality player that you think can really come through and really spoil the party. And Ghana, former at Man United, he's one of those that knows exactly what to do in games of this magnitude and has been a revelation into the team of Everton. So we wait and see. Dokore has also been pivotal, and Braithwaite, the defender. But even the goalkeeper, that is Pickford, is really good at what he does, and you might anticipate that he might come in through and really put in a shift. Now, let's go to the head-to-head stats that we do, and then you know what happens after the head-to-head stats. It's the match prediction on who is winning and who is really losing, according to us. Now, we've been told by Google that Arsenal have lost just one of their last 27 Premier League home games against Everton. 22 wins, 4 draws, going down 1-0 in April 2021. They've beaten them 3 times on the final day of the season in this spell. 4-3 in 2001, 2002, 3-1 in 2016, 2017, and 5-1 in 2021, 2022. That is Everton for you. Those are the only 3 wins they've gone ahead to scoop in there for you. So, sorry, Arsenal's gone ahead to win on the final day with those number of goals that they're playing against Everton. So, Everton lost the reverse fixture against Arsenal 1-0, but haven't been beaten in both Premier League meetings with the Gunners in a campaign since 2017-2018. So, looks like Arsenal will get their first double against Everton since 2017-2018. Arsenal go into the final day of the Premier League still in with a chance of winning the title, although they are relying on Manchester City's result against West Ham. The last team, however, to win the top flight title starting the final day off the top of the table was Arsenal in 1988 to 1989, beating Liverpool at Anfield. So we wait and see whether history will repeat itself at the Emirates and Etihad. Then second, lastly, Arsenal have won their final Premier League game of the season more often than any other side, 22 including the last 12 in a row, also having the best win rate in such matches in the competition, 71%. Indeed, they have not lost their final game of the season since 2004, 2005, 1-2 versus Birmingham City, and not at home since 1992, 1993, 1-3 goals versus Tottenham Hotspur. So Arsenal rarely lose at home on the final day. And remember, last season they beat Wolverhampton Wanderers, and the season of 2022-2023 they went ahead to beat Everton 5-1. Lastly, no side have lost their final game of the Premier League season more often than Everton, 14 times. However, they beat Bournemouth 1-0 last season and are looking to win their final game in consecutive campaigns for the first time since a run of 5 between 2007 to 2008 and 2011 to 2012. That is it coming in through from this side of Google. Those are the stats they've going to hit obviously provide us with. Now we get into what we call the prediction. All I see is an Arsenal win painted all over this. 3-1 win for the side of Arsenal. That's the win, or that's my prediction for this encounter. But it's really going to be a highly contested game, as pressure is really going to be mounting hugely on Arsenal. The only way Arsenal really going to get this pressure off themselves is, one, getting in the first goal. They shouldn't allow to play for 20 minutes without scoring a goal, because the moment they do that, pressure will amount on the players of Arsenal, and I tell you what, they'll end up doing the unacceptable as the side of Arsenal. So if you know, Arsenal has to come out and really put in a very beautiful shift into the mix, and we all know what that means. It means that they need to put up a fight, and we know that these players haven't gone ahead, obviously, down tools. They've done the needful, and they've gone ahead to put in a lot of effort. Ever since the season started, they've gone ahead to rectify their mistakes, and that one game they really lost to Aston Villa is going to cost them a trophy. I'm hearing people say Arsenal is off the trophy, but I tell you, I know Man City has a 90% chance to win the trophy, but you cannot really rule out Arsenal, conclusively, that they can't do anything onto that pitch or onto that trophy, because I brought you a story earlier and I told you David Moyes is the man that brought Arteta to the Premier League from Rangers. When he brought him here at Everton, he even turned the captain of that team, and he was sold to Arsenal. When he sold him to Arsenal, he turned into a manager, and for any manager, he would love to see to it that a player that he once coached really wins the league. And West Ham can obviously shock Man City and play like they've never gone ahead to play like in their careers. So we wait to see how that pans out, but it's going to be a highly heated up game. But the side of Everton has a lot to come out and really do. And when you look at the manager of Everton, he had something to say about this game of football, and I would like to find it and obviously flaunt it here and really have something to say about it, because I know the presser is already up onto their website. But Everton is going to have to survive relegation, and we all know that they are the most exciting side in there for you. Oh. I tell you what, their website is vague. Their website is vague for me. But for the side of Man City, if you want to tamper a little bit onto Man City, one, you have to anticipate the following: that they have all their players available. You get? And none of their players is really absent. And that gives them a very huge shift as they go into this game of football. You understand? Secondly, the manager and the players have gone ahead to be in this moment. They've been tested on several occasions. Yet for Arsenal, under Mikel Arteta, it's the very first time they are playing. They are playing in such a tournament, in such a competition, and going into the final race, or in the final game when they have a chance to win the trophy. They last did it, I think, in the season of 2001, 2002, right? When they beat Man United at Old Trafford, and that's where they are crowned champions of the league. Having gone ahead to win a treble, that's how Arsenal responded and stopped Man United from obviously taking it 4 times in a row, like how Man City are trying to do it. And Erling Haaland is on form, scoring a brace in the midweek against Tottenham Hotspur, and he might be looking in for a hat-trick to obviously hit 30 goals in 2 consecutive seasons plus. That is it. For the side of Arsenal, they'll be having a very beautiful bench to come off and really look at to change the game. But you all know that Declan Rice will be in the Euros, Saka will be in the Euros, Kai Havertz will be in the Euros, Trossard will be in the Euros for Belgium, meaning that these players might not join Arsenal during what we call the at the beginning of the preseason. They'll have to rest for more 2 weeks, depending at which stage these players will be knocked out. You understand? So we're here to wait and see how things are really going to pan out. But I'm also excited to let you know that the summer transfer window is really going to open up very, very soon. I will be here bringing you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. So guys, thank you for watching it through. I'm calling upon for your reactions into the comment section below, the predictions for this game of football, who is going to be knocked out and who is going to be really looking for a win in there for you. Rokani David is my name. I'm out.